how much of this one?
Welcome. 215,000. I think give you last 13,000.
For full cow.
Now see that way we don't be no more bad. But I'm making them move.
I go talk. And then you go no.
Oh, we full cow was here. And when I go well at here.
Through to the next topic. So we'll be talking about the food hike in price in Nigeria. Why the food hike in prices in the whole of Africa is not even only Nigeria alone. The question I'll be asking you, what do you think caused the expensive and enormous food price coming out of Africa? What do you think caused this food price to be more expensive in Africa?
The other time I was this platform, we talk about the climate change and flood. This is one of the factors for hike in food prices. That is one. Two, governments in Africa are selfish. They don't think, they are not visionary. They don't think about the future. Africa possesses the largest arable lands in the whole world. That is our strength. Africa is densely populated. That is another strength we have. We should be able to maximize these potentials. We have the land, we have the strength. So what stops us from producing our food? But it's quite unfortunate. We are not doing that enough. There are no incentives. The environment is not conducive for us. Nobody is going to the farm again. Of course, when we have shortage of production, the simple laws of demand and supply will play.
Yes.
So the foods are not there. There are a lot of countries in Africa where we experience inflation because too much money running around for few products. And you see, in Nigeria, the federal government, through the central bank, the bank that is regulatory of all financial activities, has come up to mop up excess.
The liquidity
in the economy.
Yeah.
The Central Bank of Nigeria says 80% of the money in circulation is not through banks. So we have too much money, we have fewer goods, so things must go high.
I think they're trying to regulate and control the inflation in the economy.
Yes. So that is the problem.
So,
we need to produce more, and we need to mop up excess liquidity in circulation.
Okay, so what do you think the citizens of Nigeria should do in terms of the food price? Because it's not even only in Nigeria, it happens everywhere in Africa, even in Ghana, even in Rwanda, in Ethiopia, in Burundi, in Botswana. Everybody is complaining of this economy now in Africa. Everybody is complaining.
Most, if not all, African countries are import dependent.
They are import
dependent. Most of their goods and services are imported.
So you are saying we don't depend on our own goods and services in Africa.
Yes, we don't produce enough. As of the last time I checked, $1 is about 800 naira. That is local currency in Nigeria. Things must be expensive. If you don't produce enough, we don't export, we import everything. Things must naturally be expensive. There are no two ways. We don't need to be an economist to know that. Everybody should know that. We need to produce more and more and more and export to earn foreign currency, foreign exchange.
But why is it that all countries in Africa are complaining about their economy at this particular time?
Because we depend so much on what we import. We don't produce enough.
From the Western countries, right?
Yes, from the Western countries. We need to produce more. We need to export more. Why is China not complaining?
So are you saying our youths are lazy, or we as Africans are lazy? Or
we are not lazy, but we need conducive environment to produce. In Nigeria, the power generation in Nigeria is about 4,000 megawatts. That is less than what a bureau in New York, Manhattan, is generating and consuming.
Just one bureau,
One bureau in New York. So how do we produce? We need power to produce. We need power to be effective.
And there's no adequate power supply in Nigeria.
in an economy that is developing like Nigeria, these little businesses, they are the ones that run the economy.
But what do you think about the government of Nigeria privatizing all Nigerian sectors?
I don't think that will be the solution. There are many infrastructures that are already dead or decaying in Nigeria. We don't have power.
Dead or decay.
We don't have power supply. We don't have roads. We don't have good schools. For crying out loud, university lecturers were on strike for about 8 months. That's a whole academic year. So how do we produce? How do we move forward? It is not going to be possible. The youth are ready to go to school. The schools were closed. What would they do? You want to travel from, you have your product, you want to sell your product from one place to the other. The roads are not good. What do we do?
So now you're trying to say our government, they are like, they are not competent.
They are largely responsible. They are largely responsible.
Why do you say they're largely responsible?
No good roads, no power supply, no incentive. So
it's like they have no plans for us.
They have no plans for us. They are selfish. They have plans for themselves. Can you imagine how ships will navigate Nigerian territorial waters and siphon crude oil for years?
And nobody knows nothing about it. And nobody say nothing about it.
Billions of dollars. One person we embezzle allegedly though billions of naira. Where do we go from there?